Hello students, good morning to all. So today we will start new exercise, self practice 2B. See the first question, simplify. First question is what? We have to do simplify. Simplify. So see 1A. First question, 1A simplify. 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. Here fractions is given 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, 1 by 3. See, this is the like fraction. 4 fractions is given 1, 2, 3, 4, and each fraction's denominator is same 3. So what we do? We take the denominator common because the fraction is like and add all the numerator 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. So what you get the answer? 4 by 3. Since 4 by 3 is the improper fraction, so divide the numerator by denominator and convert into the improper fraction. So how many times 3 will go in 4? 1 time. So quotient is 1 and the remainder will be 1. 3 ones are 3, 4 minus 3 gives you 1 remainder. So 1 1 by 3. So what is the answer? 1 1 by 3. Like this we have to do. Now we do the question number 2. A. 2A. 2A. 7 multiply 1 by 8. 7 multiply 1 by 8. So the multiplication of fraction. So multiplication of the fraction is done. We multiply the numerator to the numerator and denominator to the denominator. Here 7 is a whole number. So nothing is given here. 7 can be written as 7 by 1. So 7 can be written as 7 by 1 multiply 1 by 8 like this. So we can write a natural number or whole number in terms of fraction. In form of fraction we can write. Every whole number or every natural number has a denominator 1. 7 can be written as 7 by 1 or 6 you can write as 6 by 1. 4 can be written as 4 by 1. This means if you divide 7 by 1 you will get the quotient same 7 only. So here multiplication done, numerator multiply with numerator and denominator will multiply with denominator. So 7 multiply 1 divided by 1 multiply 8. See what I have done here in the fraction. This fraction numerator is 7, this fraction numerator is 1. So multiply the numerators together. 7 multiply 1 upon 1 multiply 8. So denominator will be multiplied with denominator and numerator will be multiplied with numerator. So 7 1 is 7 and 1 8 is 8. So what is the product? 7 by 8. What you get? 7 by 8. Now 2D. Now see, we do the question D. D is 20 multiply 4 by 5. 20 multiply 4 by 5. This time you see, again you can write as 20 divided by 1. 20 can be written as 20 divided by 1. Now here in this question, numerator always divided by denominator. This is the numerator, this is also numerator and this is denominator. So if the numerator is divisible by denominator, so you divide it. So what you can write? You can see 20 is divisible by 5 and 5 is also divisible by 5. Now 20 and 5 both have a common factor 5. So what we do? We divide it. So this can be also written as 20 by 1 multiply 4 by 5. So numerator will be multiplied with numerator, but numerator and denominator divide each other. So here 20 is numerator and 5 is denominator. And both this numerator and denominator 20 and 5 has a common factor 5. So in the table of 5, 20 comes 4 times and the table of 5, 5 also comes. So how we do? We divide this 5 ones are 5 and 5 fours are 20. Means both if the numerator and denominator have any common factor. If numerator and denominator have a common factor except 1, so you divide both the numerator and denominator by that common factor. So now what you got the result here? 4 multiply 4 and here at the denominator 1 multiply 1. So 4 fours are 16 and 1 ones are 1. So what you got the answer? 16. Like this we have to do. Okay. Now we move to the next question. Question number 3. Now we move to the next question, question number 3. 3a. So in this part you have to do 4 7 by 9, 4 7 by 9, this is the mixed fraction, multiply 4 7 by 9 multiply 12. So how we do this type of question? First we convert this mixed fraction into the improper fraction. So 9 4s are 36, like this, 9 multiply 4, denominator multiply with the mixed number plus numerator. So 9 multiply 4 plus 7 by 9, okay, multiply 12. So this you write in the bracket because here it is one number which is multiplied. Now you find this result. 9 4s are 36 plus 7 upon 9 multiply 12. Now see, this is the numerator, this is denominator, this can be cancelled. 9 and 12 can be cancelled because 9 is the denominator place and 12 at the numerator place. Now 12 and 9 both have a common factor 3. So in the table of 3, 9 also comes and 12 also comes. So we divide these two numbers. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So what we got? 36 plus 7 gives you 43 by 3 multiply 4. Okay. Now this 3 is not divisible by 4 also, and this 43 is also not divisible by 3. So now we multiply. So what we get the answer? 43. Numerator will be multiplied with numerator. This is numerator and this is denominator. This numerator, both the numerator will be multiplied and the denominator will be 3 only. So when you multiply 4 3s are 12, 2 carry 1, 4 4 is 61, 72. 172 by 3. Now 7 plus 8 to 10. This is not divisible by 3. Now this is improper fraction. We divide it and convert it into the mixed fraction. So 3 5s are 15. Quotient is 5. 3 5s are 15. 22. 3 7s are 21. Remainder will be 1. 57. 1 by 3 is the answer. 57 1 by 3 is the answer of third A. Okay. Now we move to the next question. Third D. 4 1 by 6 multiply 3. Now we move to the next question. Third D. See third D. 4 1 by 6. 4 1 by 6 multiply 3. Now see how we do again. First we convert this into the improper fraction. 6 4s are 24. 6 multiply 4 plus 1 by 6, that we write in the bracket multiply 3. Now these two, 3 and 6 has a common factor 3. This both numbers 6 and 3 is divisible by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. Now what we got here? 6 4s are 24. Now we do question number 4. 4a. See 4a what says? Evaluate each of the expression and write each answer in the simplest form. Here we have to evaluate 15a. Find the value of 15a. For a equals to, the value of a is given here 11 by 15. For a equals to 11 by 15. See, we have to evaluate here. Evaluate the value of 15. This is the expression. This is an expression, and this expression contains one term, that is called the monomial expression. Any expression which contains one term is called monomial expression. So see what we have to do. We have to find the value of 15a. That is equals to 15. A means 15 multiply a. 15a means 15 multiply a. So the value of a we substitute here. The value of a is 11 by 15. Now see, 15 1 ja 15, both cancel. So what you got? 1 multiply 11 divided by 1. That is 1 11 ja 11 answer. And if the denominator is 1, we never write the denominator as 1. If the denominator is 1, we no need to write. So when we divide 11 by 1, we get the 11 only. That's why we are not writing. Similarly, we do the C. Fourth C. In fourth C, you can see 1 by 4y. We have to evaluate the value of 1 by 4y. For y equals to 36, the value of y, variable y is 36 given. Okay. So see how we find. Suppose if you want to find the value of 1 by 4y, that means 1 by 4 multiply y. 1 by 4 multiply y. The value of y is 36. Now again, 36 and 4 has a common factor 4. 4 1 is 4, 4 9 is 36. So what you got? 1 multiply 9 divided by 1. That is 9 only. So what is the answer? 9. Okay. So last question. Question number 5. Comparison, we have to do the comparison less than greater than or equals to we have to put. So question number 5a, you see in 5a 8 multiply 1 by 20. Question is 8 multiply 1 by 20. Here in the box we have to fill the symbol less than greater than equals to 1 by 3. So first you solve the value, this left hand side you solve it. So 8 multiply 1 by 20 means what you are going to get? Common factor for 8 and 20 is 4. 4 2 is 8, 4 5 is 20. Okay, and here 1 by 3. Now again what you got the value? 2 multiply 1 by 5. 2 multiply 1 by 5. Now that is 2 by 5. See which cross product is more. 2 3 is 6, 5 1 is 5. So 6, this cross product is more. This means 2 by 5 is greater than 1 by 3. So here in this type of number we have to find the cross product. That is 2 by 5 given and 1 by 3. So find this cross product. Multiply this 2 into 3 and this 5 into 1. This is called the cross product. So left hand side cross product is more. See 2 multiply 3 gives you what? This value. And here 5 multiply 1 gives you what? 5. This value. So 2 3 is 6 and 5 1 is 5. 6 is more than 5. So that's why this fraction, left hand side fraction will be more, greater than. Because the cross product of this left hand side is more than the cross product of the right hand side. So if the left hand side cross product is more, so left hand side fraction will be more than right hand side fraction. Like this we have to do the comparison. Okay. So now we move on the last question, number 6. Now we move on to the last question, question number 6. Nidhi spent 90 minutes completing her homework. Out of this 90 minutes, she spent 1 by 9 minutes on learning spellings. So how much time did she spend on learning meanings? So total time is spent on completing homework. So total time is spent on completing homework. Total time spent on completing homework equals to 90 minutes. How much? 19 minutes. Okay. Out of that, fraction, she spent 1 by 9 minutes on learning. So time spent on learning spellings. So time spent on learning spellings. How much time? 1 by 9. 1 by 9 of total homework, that is 90 minutes. 1 by 9 of 90 minutes. So Nishi spent on learning spellings how much time? 1 by 9 of 90 minutes. So Nishi, who is here? Nishi. So Nishi spent 1 by 9 part of the total time on learning the spellings only. So here 9 1 is 9, 9 10 is 90, it is divisible. So 10 minutes. How much minutes she spent on learning the spellings? 10 minutes answer. So Nishi spent, answer will be Nishi spent 10 minutes on learning spelling. Nishi spent 10 minutes on learning spellings. So this is the answer, like this we do. Okay. So now we have completed, student. This is all for the today. In the next class we will solve next exercise, self practice 2C. Thank you for your kind attention.